What is up, guys? So today's video is going to be pretty interesting. We're both going to find some things out today. We're going to find out what's going on with the GTR, because today we are at Nissan of Bradenton and we have an issue with the GTR. So I'm going to go over it real quick, kind of what's going on, and then I'm literally going to pull in to service. So let me pop the hood on the GTR real quick. So another thing is too, yeah, 24 GTR with a prop rod. That's pretty crazy. But okay, so just looking at the engine here, it doesn't look like anything's wrong. I checked it because I was looking for what I saw a few days ago. And check this picture out right here. Okay, so that doesn't seem like a big deal, but I was kind of freaking out. So what happened was I had driven the car spiritedly and then put it away for a couple days, and when I started back up, I heard kind of like a loud like tick tick tick, which is fine. GTRs are crazy noisy in every way. But I went to the gas station, check it out, popped the hood.
Pop the hood.
So it looked like kind of like an oil residue or possibly a power steering residue, and it was just on there, and I was kind of freaking out. So obviously the area that was on the box. So the thing that's crazy too is that this car was just in service when it had its 24,000 mile check, because it just hit 25,000. So like we just hit 25,000 a few days ago, and that's when this happened, and then it hadn't been driven for a few days. But when I went to go look into this issue, one of the things I noticed was the air box was just filthy. It didn't have oil on it, but it was just filthy. And I'll show you guys, watch. It's like, dude, check that out. It's like, dude, come on. It's like, so you're gonna, and then there's like a bug in there. It's like, so you're gonna give me a 24K service, not this dealer, just to make this clear. It was at the purchasing dealer. So 24K service, and they didn't say anything about that. Hold on, let me put this back in here real quick. So we're just gonna go find out what's going on with it. They should not take too long. I'll get the full report and let you guys know. So be right back. All right, guys, we just got back in the car. We're gonna go over everything on what happened here, but yes, let's get going. Let me roll up the windows real quick, or no, we'll leave them down. Let's go into R mode. Okay. Good news is it wasn't anything crazy. It was pretty much best case scenario. They were just like, hey, the last job you had with the service, clearly they just kind of spilled some fluid in the engine area on the intakes. It's not a big deal, but they were just like, yeah, definitely get those intakes changed, the actual filters. Intake changing is going on later, but no, just the filters. So they gave me a quote on what they're asking for. So take a look right here. So that's the price they were quoting for the Nissan parts, and I got the part number, and I was just like, you know, let me look into it. Obviously best case would be just getting, you know, 3-inch intakes, downpipe, tune, all that stuff. Realistically, I don't see that happening right now, just because, like I said, I'm trying to keep it stock, but at most there'll be some bolt-ons. But anyways, so I got the information as far as the part number and all that. I'm gonna order them. Won't be anything crazy. Won't be, you know, now I'm getting intakes and stuff. I just need to change the actual filter. I'm really happy to have the car back. Really happy that it's not a big deal. I'm glad I looked into it though. It's definitely something that, you know, I don't think anybody with a GTR should just shrug off, especially if it's in warranty. And that was kind of the whole thing. I was like, this is in warranty, why not? I'm not busy, I'll just run down there and see what's going on with it. So yeah, it was pretty much best case scenario. So yeah, guys, that was about it. So definitely like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate all the support on the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.